Hey, everybody. Welcome to Dancing Water. I'm Susan McCulley. I'm here to offer your Dancing Water daily practice. And since today is Saturday, I am offering an Ajna practice. It's a Sanskrit word that means knowing and intuition. It's a self-guided practice today. So if you've been following along this week, we've been anchoring our attention on the sensation of resilience. And resilience is this combination of both toughness and tenacity, and also flexibility and elasticity. And so this is true in our bodies, it's true in our minds, it's true in our work, our relationships, and our lives. We all know people who are resilient, and the qualities that they have are that they do bounce back, and they do have the ability to be flexible and compromise and shift, but they also are principled and have boundaries and are clear. So this is what we are have been focusing on to cultivate in our movement and in our lives. And these days, when we're in self-isolation, if you're watching this in spring of 2020, that's what's happening. And if that's not when you're watching it, my suspicion is that you could use some resilience no matter what's happening. So, this self guided practice, what I'm going to invite you to do this week is to take some time and just pause and give yourself some moments to sense in yourself what you could use, what you need to feel more resilient. All of us have tendencies. We all have habits of the way that we navigate the world. And very often we tend to fall on one side or the other. So sometimes we're very clear, very disciplined, very specific, but we're not as good at the compromising and not so good at being flexible. And that can lead to rigidity and harshness and ultimately not really getting what it is you need. The same is true in the opposite way. If you're somebody who's always compromising and always being flexible and never really making a clear boundary, then you are likely to collapse or give in and not really get what you need either. So resilience requires both. So check in with yourself. Ask yourself about this week. How has that been in regard to your resilience? What could you offer yourself that would give you more of the balance? And with that in mind, then create yourself a playlist. And in the show notes that are below, you can find one that I created for myself that you are welcome to borrow. But I definitely recommend picking 5 or 6 pieces of music that feel really good to you and that nourish the parts of you that you are asking, that you need more resilience around. Okay? And then move to that. And you can move in your space. I sometimes listen to music that I really need while I'm doing other things, maybe cooking dinner or cleaning the house or going for a walk. It it gives an underpinning of support even if I'm not dancing or moving in particular. But either way, and maybe you could do it both over the course of the weekend. So move, and then after you move, and after you listen to your playlist, check in with yourself and see how you feel, and perhaps set an intention for really focusing on the aspects of resilience that you need to cultivate the most. I hope that's of help to you. and I would love to hear about it. Friends, I am so grateful that you are out there. And for those of you who have reached out this week, I am grateful beyond measure. I'm in self isolation too, and just knowing that you are out there and practicing with me makes an enormous difference and really helps me keep showing up and creating these practices for you. I love doing it, and I love to hear from you. So put a comment below, chook, chook, or send me an email, respond to the Focus Pocus Now blog. Just however you can reach out, I am grateful to hear. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, my YouTube channel, and if you click the little bell, you'll always get a notification whenever I put up a new practice. That's also a great place for comments, and it's a great way. It's so easy. There's a little arrow. You can share any practice with friends or family who you think may benefit. Um, and finally, if you have been using the practices this week and you have gotten any benefit and you have the means, friends, I would be so grateful if you would consider offering a donation toward the further creation of the Dancing Water Daily Practices. This has been an amazing journey for me and a fairly massive undertaking. And I'm loving doing it, and I would love some support if that is something that you can do. And if you have the means, perhaps that could be something that it would be in support of someone who is also benefiting but doesn't have the means. So I would be deeply grateful. There's also a link below, and let me know if you have any questions at all. I'm so grateful for you guys. Have a beautiful day. Find your resilience and move into it. And I will see you for some restorative yoga tomorrow. Love you guys. Mwah. Bye.